Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming and watching this video. I'm going to quickly show you guys how to use Google Meet for your classroom if you don't know how to already. We'll see how to share your screen so you can display what's going on. We can look into ways that you can interact with your students, which is through texting or use a Google Sheet or Google Doc to combine and collaborate. And finally, I'm going to show you Miro, which is a board that I use when I teach. Uh, so just a heads up, if you don't see my video in the Google Meet meeting, don't worry. It's because I'm using it to record something else. It will work for you, but just if you have any issues, please let us know. All right, so first what you're going to be doing is you're going to be going to your class. Your class will be given to you in a 9 digits, or actually 9 letters. You'll be able to go through googlemeet.com, but we will send you the link most likely. Um, when you are joining, feel free to go ahead and change your background, give yourself a blur or anything else of that nature. Currently, my video is not working because it is used somewhere else, but it will show up here, and you can check that. You can also check your audio and microphone to turn it on and off when you want to. Excuse me. You can even join with presenting something, but we will just join as is. So whenever I join a class, you will see yourself, and this is actually the sound of you going on. This is your little wave to show that you are talking, that you are doing something. If your video was here, you'd actually see your face. You could turn off your video and then your little icon will appear. Now, we have a couple options at this time. If you have students in here, it will be very difficult for you to actually see what you are sharing. And we'll go through that. So if I present now, and I'm going to go ahead and I want to present a tab, and I'm going to present actually my drive. Okay, so this is what I am sharing to the screen. Now the problem with this is that I cannot see what's going on with everybody else in the meet. So if I go back over here, I can see that I am presenting everything, but I don't know what's going on. So what I would do is I would actually click on here and I can actually see what I am sharing, but as you can tell, I am now not able to actually interact with this. So you have to come here and interact. So remember, a presentation is that you'll be showing and that you won't be able to see what you're doing because you're actually doing it. So don't be too afraid of that. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing that, and as you can see, it has stopped here as well. This is really good if you're going to be doing YouTube or something of that nature. All right, so if you want to show a YouTube video, so let's you know, choose a YouTube video very quickly. As you can see, we would go back to our meet. We would go to present now. I'm going to be doing a tab for now, and I will choose this one to share. Okay, and then so if I am playing this, I can watch it here, but everybody else is going to be seeing it as a big screen, or you can make it a big screen here for everybody to watch together. Okay, because other people can pin other people. So that is an issue that you will have. Okay, let's go ahead and stop sharing this one. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to share with you how to share a new board um, or a collaboration. So our next things will be actions here. We can do a whiteboard if you'd like. Your other option is to go to your Google Drive or any other online documentation. I prefer Google Drive because it's very easy to share. So what you would do is, for this example, we'll just go into our old files and we're just going to create a new Google Doc. So from here, I would be able to ask questions or get my student to type an answer. All right. Okay. All right. And I would be able to see this in real time. So what we do is make sure that you share this, share, all right? And you want to go ahead and copy this link. Very simple, all right? So change anybody that has a link. You need to change it to editor so they can write on there. You go ahead and copy this link and you'll be able to send it to everybody here in the chat. Okay? So right here is your chat. Send it here. So if they click on this, you should be able to see that there is another person, anonymous elephant, and they would be able to ask questions or they would be able to type during this time. I like these things. Okay. So during this time, you're able to see what everybody is doing. Let's go ahead and leave the elephant there for now. Now the problem is that in the here where we're actually having the class, you don't get to see what's going on. So you also at this time need to do what we did before. You need to present, and this time we're going to share a window, and we're going to share this one. Okay, and again, it shows that I'm presenting, so I can. So since I'm presenting, then I can go over here and I can work on this as I would, because I see what's going on. All right, you're not seeing that as on the recording, but I would go here, and you can see that it already popped up, and now I'm sharing this screen to everybody. So we can work together on this screen. Okay, so another way that you make sure that you can do that, if you were just watching two students type, you could just go ahead and keep it here, and during this time, you could just watch the two students talk. And you can do that in two different locations. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and stop sharing again here. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to one last thing that is a little bit more difficult, but it is something that I enjoy doing. It is something that it's called Miro. All right, and you can see it here. We'll just jump into an untitled board. The good thing with with these boards is that they're free. They're almost infinite, and you can draw and you can collaborate with students. As you can see, how I talk about writing and discussing things with students. So, for example, we would just go ahead and let's just take this for example. I will take a snippet, and on Miro, just go ahead and copy and paste. All right. And on this board, you can actually share this board with other people. All right. And then they can edit this. All right. You just want to go ahead and change this to anyone with the link. Okay. That would be the best way of doing that. Okay. All right. So when I'm on this, you're able to use all different types of things, or you can draw, you can highlight, all right, undo. You can also, circle things. All right, circle things, make them these circles bigger or smaller, or however you'd like to do that. There's also being able to comment to people, like, look here. All right, so look here. All right, so the students would be able to see this as well. All right, if you have questions that you want to specifically answer for them. Other things that you can do is write new text, new text. All right. And all these things are editable. And then finally, if you like, we have things, you have sticky notes. This is just something that's fun to have where if you're brainstorming and you want them to come up with ideas, this is a great thing for you to use. Okay, so Miro is another option for you guys. You just need to share this. But the problem is, remember again, nothing's happening over here where the students are looking. Right, so you need to present a tab. In this situation, I'm going to be choosing this one, and then I'm able to share this. So you can see this is where I'm actually able to type something, right? Type something. But, and if the students aren't there yet and you just want to draw or you just want to be a whiteboard, you can just do this, and then you're able to show them. And again, I pin this. I would suggest pinning this so that students don't go around and pin something else, so you know that they're watching what we're doing here. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this teacher training. If you have questions or suggestions, or anything doesn't make any sense to you, feel free to contact myself or our team. All right, thank you so much.